in Russia recently. Travelling fans determined to enjoy their night, the second game of this mini-European tour for Chile. Hugely impressive start of the Ennio Tardini in the victory against previously in form Albania at the weekend. And the French, les Bleus in the white tonight. First outing for their new away kit. Will be sported at the European Championship in the summer. It is the French Cup because of injury, but here come Chile now with plenty forward in support of the attack. It's a good ball aimed in towards Vargas. Scrambled away by Saliba. May yet come back, Marcelino Núñez. This is Isla. Osorio. France have just had time to reset defensively, because they were certainly stretched for a second or so. It's back here from Kolo Muani in space. Koundé with the time to look up. Almost came for Giroud. Mbappe's effort. Mbappe. Not really influenced it yet, quite how he would have liked, but he was caught there when in front. There's Kolo Muani. First to react to that, just behind options. Finds Alexis Sanchez. Given away. For tonight. But in France's last 17 internationals. So Giroud though, only partially cleared for a good ground there. Kolo Muani back to Olivier Giroud. Working it wider for Theo Hernandez. There's Mbappe trying to improvise and readjust his footing to find the finish and couldn't quite do so. From right in front of goal, really. From there required in that right-back position. Camavinga. Muani is going to reach this one, and he's done really well here to get to the byline. The pressure again, and it goes towards Kolo Muani, who will reach it and steers the header home, and France have turned it around already. This time they do recover from the early concession, and now they lead. And it's Randall Kolo Muani with the goal. Another seizing his chance after stepping into the starting lineup this evening. That's his third goal for the French. Defenders either side of him, and the ball was delivered by Theo Hernandez, but he just seemed to want it more. He rose highest. And Claudio Bravo wasn't going to reach that one. To Sanchez here, combining with Suazo, who delivered at the midway point of the first half. That's a good ball, which might open up to so much more to come. Alexis Sanchez dropping deeper. Doing well to win it. Camavinga comes away. Down the back defense. Here's Mbappe. He will return with Paris Saint-Germain for Le Classique at the weekend. Indicated his threat with that service from out wide already. He might get it back here and does from Mbappe. And was closed down by Diaz. He got the deflection and diverted the days. Just a little too high for Vargas. Koundé was always... Chance here for Chile to relieve the pressure, because back for Kylian Mbappe. Fofana, he's going to have a go! And levels up the game. Didn't take too long for France to get themselves back on terms, and it's Youssouf Fofana who scores for the third game in four for his country. Back in the starting lineup tonight and back on the score sheet. Just able to pick out that corner. A stage where they had just been stepping up the pressure. And that Claudio Bravo in goal will have been to Sanchez here. Combining with Suazo. Alexis Sanchez dropping deeper. Just a little too high for Vargas. Koundé was ready. So in by Hernandez. Cleared by Marcelino Nunez. Because they were certainly stretched for a second or so. Given away. Third in France's last 17 internationals. No required in that right back position. And there's the chance for Saliba rising, having ventured forward from centre back, and Bana. And he does have options either side. Kolomoani had Giroud calling for it, desperate to retain the title in the US. The Centenario a year battling for it. Isla again got a foot in. It's cut out this time by Koundé and cleared by ready. So in by Hernandez, cleared by Marcelino Nunez. From Alexis Sanchez, tees up the shot for Nunez to score. It's taken, it's for Chile to lead. Well, some strike, some story. And some start for the visitors. France concede early again. 7 seconds at the wheel to the last 20 minutes. Davila helping it on. Gendouzi, Mbappe just had it taken away. Front foot. Isla pulling one back. Two. Mbappe ahead of him. Just a bit too much on it. This one, and he will reach it as well. Ben Brereton Diaz can't get plenty forward here in support of the attack as well. Chile keep on coming though. Yes, into space, and he's still going. And Theo Hernandez is still going. In goes the corner here for Chile, out by Chouameni. Sorio gets it back, slips it into space for Suazo. Had a good season with Inter. Some titles as well in his time here. Team have got a bit more defending to do again. This season for Michelin. He's first at the club. This is Brereton Diaz. Mbappe. Still with Kylian Mbappe, doing it all on his own. It is he, not quite this time, but he might get another go yet. Back from Brereton Diaz. Last couple of minutes of the 90. Brereton Diaz. Noski was with him, still with Colombo, and he did brilliantly. And Giroud is there to score, and to further extend the French lead. It's another goal for France's record scorer, 57 now, to extend his advantage in his country's scoring stakes, but is the first to offer up his appreciation for the service here, provided by Randall Colombo. It's France immediately on the front foot here. Olivier Giroud. Now here is Davila. Gets in the middle. In by Nunez. Prolonged period this of French possession. Saliba picking the pass. Alexis Sanchez. He's able to pick the pass. Echeverria flies through his mum. He's into the action. Into the last 20 minutes. Davila helping it on. Plenty forward here in support of the attack as well. Yes, into space, and he's still going. And Theo Hernandez is still going. Sorio gets it back. Slips it into space for Suazo. This season for Michelin. He's first at the club. This is Brereton Diaz. Brereton Diaz. Last couple of minutes of the 90. Brereton Diaz blocked. Only partially cleared for Mbappe this time. Not quite for Kylian Mbappe. Giroud, dangerous territory to try that though. Osorio scores! Brilliant effort. It's a fabulous thumping finish, and it's 3-2. Real response from Gareca's side, who opened the scoring tonight, and now they've got one back. And it's a first international goal for Dario Osorio. Magnon saw it but couldn't quite reach it. But it's France immediately on the front foot here. Olivier Giroud come again with Sanchez. Theo Hernandez and Osorio couldn't quite find a way through, but Now here is Davila. Just able to bring it down and hoist it in, and then it's in the middle. In by Nunez. That brings it down first time. Nunez. And that's Sanchez. So also time to set himself tonight. Plenty of support. This is Koundé. And still, and he couldn't quite keep it down. End to end in Marseille. Really good game this. High and stretch their lead tonight. Kylian Mbappe in behind, but not too much room in which to work. Prolonged period this of French possession. Saliba picking the pass. Oreo takes over. Takes on Chouameni, might go all the way. Ambitious longer ball, which is ultimately to no avail. Alexis Sanchez, he's able to pick the pass against that inspired German team at the weekend. For Mbappe. Davila coming under pressure. Echeverria. For Koundé, if he can reach it, and he can. And he had Giroud waiting in. So in by Theo Hernandez, and Giroud arriving round the fives through his mum. He's into the action. And he impressed off the bench against Albania on Friday.